Hi everyone, welcome to case study video chapter 11. The first question is discuss how strategic communication is or should be involved in the Hawk and Day responder situation, and use your text as a resource. My answer is in chapter 11.1. It describes how we develop knowledge competencies through defining and explaining various aspects of strategic organizational communication. We encourage sensitivity by exploring the multiple audiences and needs, as well as practice skills through situation analysis and cases, along with influencing values by examining the ethical implications all through strategic organizational communication. In developing these competencies, we find ways to affect awareness of our interactions and formulate critical skills that are required for participating in the external discussion in organizations. In developing these competencies, it will lay the foundation for ongoing communications with an organization or stakeholder. Matching individual competencies with job competency modules puts individuals in positions where they can contribute most. The skills focus on the characteristics of people who are successfully performing the work. Competencies are part of people, not the work that they do. Competencies do better in pinpointing the unique feature of people that lead to success, which should be involved throughout the Hawk and Day Responders organization. If the company would have strategic organizational communication, then perhaps it could have prevented a lot of the mishaps that happened throughout their case. The second question is, if you were to advise Jill about strategic communication, what would you say needs to be done? Is it different from the virtual team and the other stakeholders? What does the text say? My answer to this one is I would advise Jill to increase awareness and interactions and develop competencies that require participation externally as well as internally by setting the boundaries beyond traditional ones. Also using public relations to shape the organization's image and reputation. The author states throughout the chapter that communication is a tremendous asset in running an organization properly. He even states that without effective communication, the organization doesn't run smoothly, and it could damage the organization as much as to have it close. Having communication is the hugest part of an organization. Like the author says, without it, then basically the organization won't run effectively, efficiently, and could be a downfall for it. And the last question is, according to the text, what communication mistakes have been made? What are the strengths of what has been done? My answer to this question is from 11.4. It states public relations, or PR, is strategic organizational communication involving an organization's image, internal communication, public affairs and issues and management, media relations, and crisis management. The picture of reputation is the central ability of the organization to meet its overall objective or goal. In 11.4.3, it states internal communications are referred to as an employee communication. It's often developed by public relations department. The strategic communication is described as the overarching communication strategy of the organization, which leads to section 11.4.4, public affairs and issues and management, involving the shaping of the public opinion regarding the social and political problems that are important to the organization. Each of these strategies of communication describe the ways that Hawk and Day Responders organization made mistakes and how they also strengthened their organization during and after the crisis that occurred. Throughout this book, I could see a lot of things that Jill should consider and implement into Hawk and Day Responders organization. It is a very beneficial book, and you can learn a lot out of it for your business. I hope you enjoyed my questions, and I hope you learned something from it, and I look forward to seeing yours. Thank you.